but if not, I will be here. I am an AI certified real estate agent. So I took a course on all things AI and how it can help me in my business. So now I just want to share that with other agents because it feels like we're kind of on the precipice of something big. And I want to share that with our community because together, if we can learn this, we just become more valuable to our community and to our clients, and we can just do bigger business. So that's my goal today. So I hope that you guys get, like I said, some good stuff out of this. So I'm going to share my screen if it lets me. So something that you guys need to know about me is I'm not very techie at all. It's a little embarrassing, but since I learned some AI, I feel like I'm techie because I have some secrets that not everybody knows. So I feel pretty cool. So this is going to be pretty short and sweet. Can everyone see my screen?
I can see it.
Cool. Okay. So today is Train Your Chat GPT, and I want to get right to it. And this literally will take us about 15 minutes. So feel free to jump in and ask questions or whatever. Okay. So ChatGPT, just in case you didn't know what it was, but I'm guessing you guys have probably already started using it. It's an AI tool that can revolutionize your real estate marketing. So if you think of ChatGPT as your marketing company, so to speak, you will do well by using this. But the key is you have to train your ChatGPT to understand you, your business, and your clients. And again, once you can do that, I focus on building my business through social media. So if you do social media, you're going to love what I show you today. But even just in your regular marketing, doing your listings, doing your marketing presentations for your listings, you're going to love using ChatGPT for that too. It's going to save you so much time, money, and thinking. Go. Okay, go. Okay, so something really important to keep in mind. So your ChatGPT, even though it kind of seems like it's thinking, it's not thinking. It's only taking information that's already out there and it's giving it back to you in the way you ask for it. So my trainer always said, garbage in, garbage out. So if you feed your ChatGPT crap that doesn't make sense, it's going to give you crap that doesn't make sense for you and your business. So keep that in mind when you're training ChatGPT. Okay, so I don't know if anybody has their ChatGPT open right now, but it's really important when you get into your ChatGPT that you have it set up properly. So if you're on the main page, which is what I'm showing here, you need to turn web access on for a second. And then this first box should say 10 results. And then the second box I put on Google search because I'm just partial to Google. And then it'll come up with this advanced, and you need to put it on default prompt, English, or whatever language you would like to use. I'm guessing we're all in the United States, so definitely United States. And then we want it to look at information for the past month because that's going to be the most accurate information for it. And then the mode is full insight. That's going to be the most detailed information. Okay. But remember, this is going to be important. Don't forget I said this. Turn web access on. Click on each of these prompts and then turn it off. You have to turn it off. And don't ask me why, because I'm not techie. Just know that that is what you have to do. Okay. Next. Go the other way. See, not techie. Okay. So there are hundreds of thousands of prompts that you can use to train your ChatGPT. And probably if you Googled what are prompts for real estate for my ChatGPT, they'll come up. Okay. So this is no secret. It's out there. Everyone can get it. So don't pay $1 million to get prompts. Only pay $1 million to be trained on it. Okay. So since this is my first class teaching this, I'm going to show you what I think is the most important prompt to start getting your ChatGPT trained. So the prompt that I'm going to give you today is going to allow you to train your ChatGPT to fully understand you and your business and your own personal goals. So this will take some time. When I did this, it probably took me about an hour to complete it, but it was so worth it because now my ChatGPT completely understands my business and is helping me with my marketing, and it's much more efficient. Okay. So with that, I'm going to get right to the prompt. Are there any questions so far? No? Okay.
Well, I don't have a chat GPT. I never created one. Is that okay?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh no. So, and Andrew has to jump off, but wants the recording. Okay. So,
I was going to ask before I jumped off, which portal is this? Is this chat openai.com? Because that opening page where you did the prompts and the selecting the web on and off, I
yep.
haven't seen that before.
Okay. Let me show you mine. So
Oh, it
yes.
is chat OpenAI. Yeah.
Yep.
So on what? So
Okay.
when you had that first page, when you were showing us the settings,
Yep.
where was that?
So it's right down at the bottom. See how it says one-click prompts and web
Oh, I got it.
access? So you have to turn web access on to get these boxes and set your boxes and then turn it off.
That's very interesting. This is the first time, because I've taken about a dozen webinars over the last few weeks. And this is the first time I've seen someone toggle
Yay!
below. So no, that's very
Yep.
interesting. Thank you.
Yeah. And this is an important step, especially because I've had people say, Rebecca, it's just giving me gobbledygook. And that's because their web access button is on. It's that simple. So that's an important step. So good.
Why limit it to a month, right? Did you say at one point were you choosing 30 days back? I thought I saw that when you went into the advanced settings.
Nope. I just do 1 month, the past month. That's what my instructor said to do. And he knows way more than I do, which is actually a little embarrassing. But that's what he said to do because that's going to be just your most accurate information.
Okay.
That's how it's going to get the best information for you.
All right. Very good. Interesting. Thank you.
Okay. Well, I'll send you the recording, Andrew, and thank you for
Because I'm going to have to jump off, but I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Good luck on your showing, and we'll see you again soon. Okay, so everybody needs to go to, it's so simple, www.chat.openai.com. And sometimes it can take 24 hours to actually be able to get an account. So don't get frustrated if you can't get one today, because again, I'll just send you the recording and you'll be able to figure it out. So if yours doesn't show web access, you have to make sure. So go over to the left and see where it says new chat, and then it should come up at the bottom. So I don't know if you want to try that. And if you're still having problems, let me know. but that is what I think could be happening to you. Okay. So here is the prompt, and I'm going to put it in the chat. Hopefully this will work so you guys can copy and paste it. If the web access is not coming up, what should we do? Why don't you try to refresh your screen? Try to refresh your screen and see if that fixes that problem. Okay, so I love that you guys are asking questions in the chat, so keep them coming. So let's keep moving. So if you look at my prompt here, this is so simple that it's going to be difficult. Like, we as realtors, we think everything has to be a grind. And maybe that's just me, but most of the people I hang out with, they grind, but enough. Like, we have to stop having that mindset of grinding. We need to make things so simple so we can do the things that we actually like doing in our business, which is probably talking to people, networking, doing all those fun things, and actually selling real estate, doing showings, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to program your ChatGPT to understand your business. And this is how easy it is. I put this in the chat so everyone can copy it. And you're going to copy this first prompt. And the prompt says, I will be asking you to generate content for me in future prompts. Before we begin, I want you to fully understand my business, customers, and goals. Refer back to your understanding of my goals based on my answers from here on out. In order to fully understand what I'm wanting to accomplish, ask me at least 20 questions about my business, customers, target audience, vision, goals, and anything else you need in order to complete the future tasks to the very best of your ability. So you're asking ChatGPT to do what marketing companies take hours and hours and hours to figure out. But ChatGPT is going to know the questions that it needs to ask you so it can understand your business. Have I lost anybody yet?
No.
Yay. Okay. So I'm going to show you how this looks because I've already done it. And like I said, it took me a good hour to answer all of, I call my ChatGPT a him. I don't know why. I don't know. So I copy and pasted what I just read to you right here. And I put it in this box at the bottom and I hit enter and it started at, it gave me all these questions, 20 questions. So I started with number one. First, I just answered number one and hit enter, but then I thought, oh, that's going to take too much time. So I ended up just typing in a number two and the answer. I'm in the real estate industry. Number three, this is a different part of my business. I teach real estate agents how to use and implement artificial intelligence into their daily tasks. So I told it, this is how I'm attracting you guys. I told my ChatGPT that this is what I want to do for my clients. And I just answered all the 20 questions. It was so easy that it was difficult, but it wasn't. The hardest part was just, it took me some time. And we don't always have a lot of time. But see, I had this huge list of answers. The more detailed about your business you can be, the better. Tell it everything. Tell it everything that's on your mind. So then after I answered all the questions down here in the box, I hit enter and it came back and reiterated what I was trying to do. It said, okay, I understand you. Here it is. And I read through this. I'm like, yeah, this is exactly what I want to do. So it showed me it understood. And then it just was done. But then I put in a little bit more detail of exactly who I want to target. So like if you're targeting luxury buyers and sellers, or even just buyers, or even just sellers, be very specific. If you want to focus on their income level or their activities, what they do for a living, you can tell it, I want to focus on professionals making X amount of money every year who own 2 homes. I don't know what it is. Whatever your ideal client is that you really want, that's what you're going to tell ChatGPT. Okay. So then I wanted to know a little bit about what ChatGPT thought my ideal client's aspirations were and what their goals would be. And it actually told me, and I would agree that the information that it gave me is correct, because I'm my ideal client. So I believe that this is true. Okay. And then I asked it obstacles. I asked it all these questions, but here's where the money is, you guys. Let me go down to the bottom. This is where you can really start using your ChatGPT. So, but one thing to keep in mind, once you have answered all the questions and it understands what you're saying, you do want to go over here under new chat and you want to save it. So name it and keep it there. Don't delete it. Keep it there, because you could come back to this for years and keep asking it more. Okay. So let me go down to where I started asking. Okay, so I did this for actually this class. I said, okay, now you understand my ideal client, which is real estate agents like you guys. And I told it I'm going to be holding weekly classes for my ideal client. And I'm going to be teaching how to train their ChatGPT. And I basically asked it for 5 emails that I could send to you guys to invite you to come to today's training. And it gave me all of the emails. Where is it? Here's email 1. You guys got this email. I took it right out of my ChatGPT because I already programmed it to understand you guys. And it told me, okay, if this is who you're marketing to, this is what they're going to want to hear. It gave me 5 emails. I didn't end up sending 5 because I had such a big response. It was pretty awesome. But then I can take it a step further because I do a lot on social media to attract buyers. So I really would like to attract more Airbnb buyers. So in that same prompt, I can say, okay, create 5 Facebook posts. Well, this is another training, but basically what I could have said was, hey, ChatGPT, I need 5 Facebook posts that I can use to attract my ideal client to my class. And it will give me the exact verbiage that I need to use to attract that client. So for instance, I made an ideal client an Airbnb buyer. So ChatGPT is telling me that one Facebook post could be, are you a Florida Airbnb buyer? Discover the untold challenges and fears of owning an Airbnb property in the Sunshine State. Find out how to overcome them and turn your property into a successful venture. So this is the post that I use on Facebook to attract Airbnb buyers. Is any of this making sense?
Yeah, wow. The first one is very catchy. I will call myself to find out about those secrets.
Right.
Super good.
Yes. And if you're using social media, like all you have to do is have a catchy picture of maybe you doing this. But your ideal client will be drawn to that because it's you, and then they'll read it because they'll want to know what is Sammy doing this for? It is crazy. It's mind-boggling.
Elma,
Like, I have people that took this
hi,
class
I
with
told
me.
you Friday and you said okay.
Oopsie. know who that is. Okay.
What?
Oops. I think that is Olga. Okay. Does anybody have any more questions on that? Has everyone been able to copy the prompt? Or has anyone not been able to copy the prompt? Okay. Does anybody think that they could actually do this and start using it in their marketing? Have I explained it well enough?
Yes, I do. I can do it. I have to watch the video again anyway, because
Okay.
I don't even have an account in ChatGPT.
Okay, yeah. I should have said that in my emails to get your ChatGPT, but definitely do that today, because you may not have access to it until tomorrow, but do it
Okay.
today so then you can do it. And just like, I also do a lot of YouTube content, but I don't always know what to write because you have to have a long content, a lot of words. So when I go in and ask my ChatGPT, what is the verbiage I should use on this post? And it'll do it all for me. It used to take me a couple hours to do my YouTube posts, but now it literally can take me 15 minutes to get it all set up. So, Natasha, so to start, we create our account from the site you said. Yes, go to chat.openai.com and start there. And sometimes I'll go in, you're welcome. And I'll say, okay, ChatGPT, I just want to tell you some things for future reference. So if something's on my mind, I might just go in and just start typing, I'm thinking about doing this, and this is what I want to do, and this is what I think will happen. And I'll just say, just leave it right there. I just want you to know that. And then I might come back to it and ask it a question like, what do you think I should do? How would I market this? What's the best way to do this? What are the words? And it's saving me so much time. So I've been using ChatGPT for all of my listing descriptions too. And listing clients are pretty impressed that I'm using ChatGPT because not everyone is. You guys are, I know we're hearing about it and we're all trying to learn it. Well, not everyone. I've had some people say never, which that's crazy. But if you show your clients that you're using AI, they will like that. They will think that you're next level, even though it's so easy. Just don't tell them. Any other questions? That was quick and right to the point. Just the way
So good.
the recording. I will send everybody the recording. And you guys can reach me through the email I send that from. I'm always available. I love helping. Would anyone be interested? Can you show us how to do how about I show you how to do a listing description next week? That will take me a little bit longer.
Okay.
So next week is listing descriptions. It's again, like I can write listing descriptions. I can do that just fine, but it takes me a while, right? It takes me time to do it. And our time is valuable. I don't have to tell you guys we're running and doing all these things. And if you can have a tool that actually gets it even more than you, why wouldn't you use it? So next week we'll train on listing descriptions. And if you are in your client's home and showing how you're using ChatGPT to make listing descriptions and to do all of your marketing, like you could sit in front of them and show them this in like 30 minutes and they'll be impressed. Okay. Okay. Anything else? Does anyone think that this one thing could set them apart from everyone else? Does anybody think? No, everybody's so quiet. Did anybody have coffee? Is it too early? I've been in class since 7 a.m. this morning.
Wow.
So
No,
Thank
no,
you. I thought this was very informational.
good. Okay. So next week, listing descriptions. And then I'm also trying to do teaching. I don't know if this is the right audience for this, but newer. Yay. Oh, and you have a full-time job. Oh, yeah, that's really hard if you're new with a full-time job. So I'm going to be teaching on like how to implement AI into your business so you can get.
I am tracking it. Be quiet. I'm busy.
Oop. Yes, Benny. Hey, Benny. I didn't even know you were here. What's up? Good. Yes.
How are you?
I'm so good. I'm so glad you're here. Yes. I think you called me the other day, but I don't know if it was a butt dial or not. But anyway. Yes, use ChatGPT as a tool to be more efficient. Stop overthinking everything. Put it in your ChatGPT. Be done. I'm trying to teach agents how to use certain resources so you can actually live a lifestyle, because you're working your butt off and you're not living a lifestyle. Is anyone interested in that? Or is that just
absolutely, of course.
really?
Yeah.
Gina, yay, Gina, we're gonna be best friends.
It's like
Yeah.
like the saying, like they always say, work smarter, not harder, and this is exactly what this does. You're
Yes,
working
Benny.
smart, you're getting to the bottom root cause or what answer you need to know like immediately, and it saves a lot of time. So you can
Mhm.
move on to your next task.
Yes, it's so true, you guys. So there is your gift for today. Go do it. But
Thank you so much.
you're welcome. It's a mindset shift, you guys. I still have to go through a mindset shift because I come from a grinding background. Like I got to put the hours in and no, you don't have to do that anymore. I'm more focused on what are the fun things that I do every day to generate business, and what tools can I use to take away the grinding things. Ugh. Like we all like to be out with people, right? So if you can use AI to do the yucky, boring stuff that takes you a million years, use it. You'll be a much better agent and you'll make much more money, right? Yes. And that's what it's all about, money. Okay, well, if anybody else has any more questions, I will hang out for a minute, but that's all I have for now. I will go ahead and send out the recording. If you don't see it from me in the next day or two, reach out. And then I will send you guys the invite for next week's class. Are my emails annoying? Anyone?
No, I only received one.
Gina,
Yeah,
weird.
I only received one email and then I sign up immediately.
I love you, Gina. Well, okay, because you signed up with the first one, probably. So when people are saying no, my emails are not annoying. Okay, that's so interesting because listen, I hate getting emails. I will never be able to catch up with all of my emails. Thanks, Benny. I will talk to you soon, hopefully.
Take care.
Yeah, you go be amazing because you're doing big, amazing things. So, okay, so you guys, my emails, I'm sure you guys get a lot of emails too. And I was trained by a marketer that he does all emails, and he was always in my email box and it was getting so annoying, but for some reason I never unsubscribed from his emails. So I learned from him that actually emails still work. So you guys can start using ChatGPT. I don't know what kind of a CRM system you're using, but if you're not bombarding your clients with emails, or your future clients mostly with emails, you're missing the boat. Some people will unsubscribe from that, but would you rather they don't know you at all or they unsubscribe from you? And it's so weird because the people that want to follow you will not unsubscribe from you. They'll just keep taking your emails because they know someday they're going to need you. So if you're having trouble making your emails, now you can have them made right in ChatGPT, and you don't even have to think about it. You just copy, paste, send. Done. I try to send out to the people that I'm targeting 2 emails every day until I get what I want. And it works. You guys probably know that, but just in case you didn't.